right, my fellow EVO ATSFEers, I guess. We're back to show you the next installment of the Evolution series, what we affectionately call EVO, Modern ATS. We're going to go briefly take a look at modules 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the update pack over here. I do want to point out that if you ordered it, you got a keychain. This says ETS EVO Moderns. Mine got a little dinged up on the way here, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. And then this Leopard 2 pin. I mean, you know, pretty neat. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Module 5 is Latvia. Module 6 is Estonia. Module 7 is Lithuania. Module 8 is Poland. And there was the modules 1 through 8 update set, which came with some stuff in it that we'll take a look at. But first, we're going to take a look at module 5. Let me pull this out of the ziplock here. I mean, I'm just going to go out and I'll tell you right now, there's not anything super exciting about any of these entries. Kind of more of the same of 1 through 4, so you get some counters. You know, weapons, drones, all kind of look the same, right? I mean, a lot of these countries use the same types of weapons, right? So there's nothing super exciting, except for, you'll notice there's a T-14 Armada counter, except sadly there's no T-14 Armada AFV card, although it does appear in a few scenarios. So here's some, shoot, I already forgot, Latvian infantry here. As usual, you get a big Latvian card. I mean, most of the stuff is the same. The weapons will be, and grenades will be a little bit different, and then on the inside is all the same charts and stuff. Like I said, you get some scenarios. I believe it's 6 again. Yep. So you can see there are 2 T-14s show up in this scenario, but like I said, without an AFV card, they're going to be a little hard to play. Just trying to take a look. So this looks like these are mostly Latvia versus Russia. There's one Latvia versus Belarus, Belarus versus NATO. Otherwise, it's Latvians and Russians, and some vehicles. Patria, Posse 6x6. I mean, some of these, kind of cool, right? Because I've not really paid much attention to these things. Just different variations of the Patri, a Huey, UH-60. Oh, I'm sorry, Blackhawk. M109, NM109. It's a 2-card thing with this little U5000, which looks like a truck, I guess. Some other stuff. Scimitar. A couple Hummers. So some of the Humvees might be repeats, right? And then 4 more map panels. Again, not super exciting, right? But run-of-the-mill stuff. So that was Latvia. Lithuania. It'll be kind of more of the same. Get that out of the bag. In the butt sometimes. So now we have Estonia. Should be 6 scenarios in here. Yep. Just a quick look. I don't think any of these use the T-14. Nope, T-90s mostly. But again, so this is NATO versus Russia, and then Estonia versus Russia, Estonia versus Russia. Estonia versus Russia, Estonia versus Russia, and Estonia versus Russia. We have this kind of cool thing, a UGV-1, which is an unmanned ground vehicle, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure how the rules will work with that. It can be jammed, as Evan pointed out. Because probably presumably Wi-Fi or some kind of signal, right? So we'll have to figure out another 2-card or 2-page vehicle card for the K9, which is not a dog. BTR-80. Another U5000, I think, truck. Some more Patria Posses. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we'll go with it. What do we have here? CV-90, the helicopter. your typical, right? So here's their FN mags, MG3. They use the Modus machine gun. They're a very bright orange, but again, not super exciting, right? Just more infantry and weapons and stuff. Some more Russians. I think the Russians. Yep, 9P148, 9P149, and the rest, and then of course some more Estonians. I think this is the big airfield. Yeah, this is the big airfield map. So you've got, goes the other way, but whatever. Or I guess you could put it together however you want, but anyway. Oh, I guess I should. And I think the rest of the maps just kind of extend from there and add a much larger airfield to the mix, which is kind of cool. You know, like if you wanted to simulate geez, I already forgot what it was in the Ukraine. The battle for that airport. You could do that since we have Ukrainians and Russians, right? Here's the Lithuanians. Again, more of the same. M113s, Panzer Mortar, so German mortar Panzer. More Humvees, Mi-8s, helicopters, more M113s. That UGV-1 again. A Vilkas 1, which I think is a DPC, right? We got another 2-pager, the EZH-2000. It's a Panzer Haubitze. It's like a propelled gun, I believe. Blackhawks, the Lithuanians. Again, weapons, infantry, vehicles. Here's some pretty exciting stuff, though. Look at those bad boys, A-10s, Su-25s. Can't wait to see those in action. And then 6 scenarios. This is Lithuanians versus Belarusians. Lithuanians versus Belarusians. NATO versus Russians. Lithuanians versus pro-Russians, which I guess is both Russia and Belarus. A little bit of a misprint here. Not sure what that is. I have to ask Critical Hit about that one. Nope, no 214s. And again, got again the Modus, kind of the same as the other guys. 4 more map panels. This has got a big river section in it for the island. Big forested area, wooded area. I mean, all in all, pretty cool. And then last but not least, in the main module packs is Poland. I hate these Ziploc bags. Of course, if I was smart, I would have pulled them all out before doing this. But hey, it's more fun to watch me do it live. So there you go. Again, some scenarios. Let's see. I think we might get 6 scenarios here. Poland versus Russians. Poland versus Russians. NATO versus Russians. Polish versus Russians. Polish versus Belarusians. And Polish versus Russians. It just doesn't say it. That's weird. Sorry, this is what I'm talking about. So see, it just says Poland Initiative 1. Usually it says Poland, whatever. So that's another error on there. I think one of these scenarios also had T-14s in it. Maybe not. Oh, yep, there you go. So hopefully you don't get to turn 4 because without a vehicle card, you're not going to be able to play it. I'm sure there'll be a vehicle card to come out soon. KTO Rosomak, sorry. Another multi-page card for the Crab, which I believe is also a self-propelled gun. Yeah, 155mm. Mi-17, T-72s, Mi-28s, PT-91, Leopard 2. Okay, there's Leopard 2, so maybe a preview of German modules if we ever see those. M1A2s, for when the Poles get their M1A2s, I'm sure. 2 Mach 3, which looks like a little armored car, maybe a truck. BWP, BRDM 2 Mach 6. Everybody's favorite, ZSU 23. Another Rosomak. Here's the Polish weapons with their chart. A very bright red for the Poles. Not even sure what you would call that. It kind of reminds me of the North Korean or Chinese colors from Toktung Pass. But anyway, and then they're just full up on tanks and vehicles and stuff. And 4 more maps. Big deal on this one. Yeah, you know, I know you can add more to that river we saw. I know I'm kind of running through this fast. I mean, I'm not gonna do a deep dive on this stuff because you either order it or you don't order it, right? But just so you know kind of what you're getting. Really happy to see this update pack that we're going to look at. So there's a lot of feedback back to Critical Hit, and part of that is represented in this update pack. I'm not sure why it says 1 through 8, but I don't know. But like you've heard Evan talk about lost clusters being one of his scenarios, where there's now version 1.1 of that, based on some of his feedback. You know, this is rocket attack, which was number 19 is the original one. The only thing I don't like is that now in your original module, you know, 13 would have probably been backed by 14. Well, now it's backed by 19. So if, like me, and you put them in binders, you're either going to have to, you know, photocopy it and print it out or whatever. So you can keep things in the right order. Well, I can figure that out. So 20, 23, get a change. 25, 25, and 28 are changed. Number 2, I love the title of that one, No Country for Old Tanks. Great movie, No Country for Old Masters. Number 4, also a good virtue signals. Number 6 and number 12, get it. There's new NATO missile table. New M60A3 card with a T84 in the back. T80UD. I have no idea what the technical differences are, but they're on there. T80A. The BMP2 and BRDM2, which were not present in the original model, even though some scenarios called for it. So that's why I hold out hope for seeing a T14 Armada card. AAVP7A1 and a Cornet D. The 9P150. So here's all the 9P vehicles: 148, 149, 157, BTR 94, a Gas Tiger SPM1, SPM1A, and then a redone Russian, I believe, chart. Maybe this is the Pro Russian. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, I knew one of those. And then bonus maps. So if you get 4 more maps in this update pack to add on, and again, you get more river. If you saw one of the Friday emailers, Ray had put together all the maps that come in. I think these the 4 main modules on this one to show you how they could all fit together. Some huge monstrosity map, which is kind of cool. Not sure you'd ever play on something like that, but there's a nice little island right in the middle of nowhere. Here's that 4th one. More river, right? Pretty cool. I mean, all in all, it's going to add to the gaming package for sure. Obviously, it fixes some errors. I'm sure we'll see probably another one of those come out with the next one. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Again, the EVO. You know, Tony's not so much into the EVO. Evan and I kind of are a little more, so we're pretty excited about it. And like I said, stay tuned. Look for more EVO Monday articles and videos and things and stuff like that. And you know, keep playing ATS. You know, obviously ATSFE, the blog, the YouTube channel. We're still posting stuff, and appreciate getting feedback and comments, or you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, or anything in particular you want to see or want us to talk about, or what have you. So just give us a contact. Oh, and don't forget, sign up for our Discord. If you need an invite, just send an email to us or ask on Facebook or whatever, although it's pinned in the Facebook to the announcements. And I guess last thing is congratulations to Lloyd for the 2022 ATSFE giveaway. Again, that copy of Bloody Omaha. So I guess that's it for now. Take it easy.